where I have one of my most favorite shows, Sisters of Leisure with Tracy and Michelle. Take it away, sisters.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. This is our first official show of the new year, and we are super excited. I went to my first pop-up shop the other day, and I was able to buy, oh, I didn't even say my name. I'm just all over the place. I do apologize, everybody. My name is Tracy, and we're Sisters of Leisure.
I am Michelle, the little sister.
And we are living every day and seeking and understanding real events. And like I was saying, I went to a pop-up shop and got this wonderful candle. When I say the scent is great, if you follow this young lady, her name is Jazzy B Candle Company, and she has great scent. She also makes room fresheners as well. So Jazzy B on Instagram, okay? Anyway, no further ado. We have an amazing, beautiful queen here on our show today, our first official show of the year. And her name is Nicole, and she is the business owner of Pretty and Lashed. And I had the pleasure of meeting this young lady. I haven't even met her really, but as you can see, we are both bald, beautiful women. And I just ended up following her because I thought she was absolutely beautiful and I wanted to know her, and we kind of connected because you were doing lashes and we do a podcast and you was like, you would love to be on the show. So here we are.
Yeah, so thank you.
You're welcome. So tell us about yourself and your business, Pretty and Lashed.
Okay, well, hello everyone. I am Angela Nicole from Pretty Inside with Angela Nicole. Hashtag Pretty and Lashed. And I come to you as the everyday woman. I call myself the educator without a classroom. I am an educator who's been in education for about 26, 27 years. And I'm out of the classroom. So I am training and going from school to school, working with leadership teams, teacher teams, helping teachers to perform better in the classroom. Now, I say that I'm an educator without a classroom because I'm not in one. At the time of COVID, I was in my business and I got grounded, like I couldn't go anywhere. And so I was nursing a broken heart. I was financially impacted by COVID and the school closings. And so I just had to figure out I had to figure out what I was going to do. I think my word for that year was pivot. I had to pivot. And so as a woman who has alopecia, you know, one of the things that we all want to do is to strive to still maintain that femininity, that appeal of being a woman, particularly since we are often compared to this universal standard of what beauty is and, you know, how long hair is. And I've always seen hair as a accessory. So when I had hair, when I had wigs and crochet wigs and weaves and everything else, it was always as an accessory. So when I shaved my head, I was just like, okay, the head is shaved, but how can I still maintain my pretty? And so I fell upon magnetic lashes. Now, I used to start with the strip lashes that you would get from the beauty salon. And I was wearing the demi wispies and I thought I was cute. But what I was realizing that my lashes were falling off, that I was gluing my eyelashes to the skin and it just wasn't cute. Like I was going into work ahead of time just to have a girlfriend put these lashes on me. And I was like, there has to be something better. So that's how Pretty and Lashed started. I saw a company. I saw a video where a girl was taking her eyelash off and putting it back on all within seconds of each other. And I was like, that's easy. I can do that. And Pretty and Lashed was born.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Go ahead, Shell.
Well, I was just gonna say because using your hair as an accessory is a beautiful thing, but when you don't have it, like you said, I watched one of your videos. You have your earrings, you have your lashes, you do your makeup, and it does kind of add to your pretty or whatever. But that's one thing that me as a person, I struggle with makeup, lashes, all that. And so I was watching you just kind of like putting them on and just kind of like just throwing
Yeah,
them back. I'm like, well, dang, that's easy.
it's really easy. And so let me tell y'all, I am not a makeup artist. I am not a makeup person. Yes, I have makeup on, and this is what I call my war paint. I can cover my face so that I don't scare the people, but I can't do your face. I can't do anybody else's face, but I know how to at least cover me so that I don't scare the folks. But in this business, though, the beauty of it is that I've gotten better because of the people that I'm around. And so I'll watch them, they'll show me, I'll practice. It might be an epic fail, but this is what I always say. I don't care what I do with my eyes. I can try to do 3 colors, 2 colors, and it can all turn into a muddled mess. When I put my lashes on, it covers everything. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the world is right again.
Yes. So how do you create the look that you want? Because I was looking at your page and you can create many looks when it comes to lashes.
Yeah, so with the lashes, you absolutely can. So let me just show you. So I have, let's see if you can see this one. This is our 9 to 5. This is our most basic, let me go this way. This is our most basic lash. It's a beginner lash. It's a lash when people say, I don't want to do anything dramatic. I don't want to have spiders on my eyes. I always suggest them to use the 9 to 5. It is a demure, professional, a very short, natural lash. But then for those who want to step out and be a little flossy, we have some of these wispier lashes, right? And this is our boardwalk, 9 to 5 and boardwalk. And we have options in between. We have even more bigger lashes for those who really like the snuffleupagus look.
I was just about to say that. That's so funny, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yes, I call it the snuffleupagus. Now, see, some people may think that this is the snuffleupagus look too, because these lashes, this is what am I wearing? These are selfies. So these are kind of long too. But the beauty of it is that the way that I position my lashes, I like more of my flare at the end. So I move my lashes closer to the outer edge. But some people don't. Like I have a girlfriend who will flip these lashes around and she'll put the flare in the inner eye, and it creates a totally different look. So that's what I like about our lashes is that I could even with the lash that I have on now, I can put this boardwalk on top of it, and then I will have a totally different look. And so it really all depends on your eye shape, what type of look you're going for. If you want an open eye look, if you want to make your eyes look a little smaller, if you want something dramatic. So it's just fun playing, and it doesn't damage your natural eyelashes. And that was one of the things that I was most pleased about, because when I would used to get the natural lash extensions, I keep my hands in my face. So, I'm rubbing my eyes and I see the lash fall, and I don't know if it's my lash or just a regular lash. And then come to find out I have no lashes. And, I'm trying to hold on to as much hair as I possibly can. So I wanted to keep my lashes.
So,
So,
we're both bald women. So how do you stay confident and beautiful?
You fake it.
You say what?
You fake it. I faked it. So let me tell you, I've always been tall. And I have ranged from being ultra skinny to super duper big. But I've never felt ugly. I've never felt ugly about myself. Like you couldn't tell me that I wasn't cute.
Yeah.
But there's a difference about feeling and being confident that comes from the inside. And I can say that for years, I've never felt as confident as I feel now as a 50-year-old bald-headed woman.
Yes.
And that came from, they always say, your strength comes from pain, right? And so that came from a failed relationship, which was a good thing, right? So here's the thing, like that relationship not working was the springboard for the work and the growth that happened for me. So I'm appreciative of that. But it was really me digging in and being able to name 5 things that I felt good about myself, because at that time, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I couldn't name 5 things. I could name the 5 things that other people saw about me, or thought about me, but I couldn't name 5 things that I felt and I knew to be true. So I really had to do that work. And and I did it through reading books, really changing my circle of friends, connecting with different people who were doing the things that I aspired to do, and just really grounding myself on who I am, and so that I could create the narrative of my life and not listen to or be led by the narrative that others wanted to make of me. And I'm not going to lie that, outside confirmation and validation helped. So, I had people who would say, Angela, you're pretty. And I accepted it. I said, thank you. Oftentimes when people say you're pretty or, oh, you look nice, we down it. We play it down because we don't want to feel as if we are cocky. But I started accepting it because that's what you thought of me. And I'm going to accept that. So if you think that of me, I should think just as exactly. And so that became the work. And then there is a transformation. So if you watch my videos, if you see me without makeup, which I'm still not ugly, but if you see me without makeup and then you see me put the lashes on and beautify myself, I feel good. I stand up taller. I feel like my crown is adjusted. I feel good about myself. So that means I'm putting out good energy into the world, and the world is going to give me back good energy. And that's what I want. So that's where my confidence comes.
Yeah, because your light is shining, and so and that's how, because I know not to focus on being a bald woman, because I'm not, but the thing is it's like a beacon of light is being shown to women, so many women, because so many women suffer with, self-esteem issues because of hair. And so when we embrace our natural beauty and say, hey, hair is what you just finished calling, it's an accessory, like an earring, a necklace or whatever, you're able to shine a light, and then that helps other women that might be suffering from the same thing to say, you know what, hey, I've seen this, lady larger than charge, bald and beautiful. And so I think, I can do that same thing. Because you really, honestly and truly, for some reason, all bald women, for some reason, have the same shaped head. And it's just like perfect. Like God knew, like, oh, I can make her bald because it's it's perfect.
You know what? I have never seen a bald-headed woman who had an eye-shaped head. Never. Yes. I've never seen it. I was just like, it takes a special kind of something to pull this look off.
Yeah.
Like, and God already knew. He already knew this was going to happen anyway. So he's like, I'm going to give it to her.
Absolutely.
To her, because I know they're going to know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And, I think it's funny because I was born bald. I had no hair for like 2 years. And I said, Ma, I'm going full circle. And my son would say, Ma, this is the best look you have had. And I was like, Micah, no hair? Really? No hair is my best look. But I tend to agree that, occasionally I'll put on a wig just because, again, it's an accessory. I may just want to, rekindle some moments, right? But when I put her on, my head is itching. And then folks are like, no, that's not you. That's not your look. And I'm like, okay.
And I feel you on that. I got wigs. I need to just go on and throw them away because they don't do me no justice.
Not anymore. And I thought I looked good in my wigs. Like, because one girl would say, I didn't even know that was a wig. And I was like, you weren't supposed to. But now I feel like I am betraying myself if I put a wig on, because people have seen me without one. And so like, oh, she got on fake hair. Whereas before people really didn't know. But sometimes, I get bored with this bald look. I want some swooping of the hair, it's fun. It's fun to play with.
Yeah. So how can, okay, I'm sorry, Tracy, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just wondering, so your lashes, so where can we get these lashes? Where?
Yes. So you can get them directly through me. I am partnered with a distributor that will be the ones who will actually deliver them or send them to your house. But I do have a website, so you can follow me on Facebook. I don't have a direct link website, but it is, if you do bit.ly / pretty and lash, that will take you to my website. But you can follow me on Facebook. I'm Angela Nicole. I'm
Mhm.
always
You said
Bit.ly.
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 Yeah, bit.ly / pretty in lashed.
Okay. All right. Because I was wondering, like, you know, with so is it just strictly lashes on your site?
No, and so that's the good thing about the company that I've partnered with. We're 2 years, just a little over 2 years, so we're still relatively new in the industry. However, the founder of our company, she was the one who patented the magnetic liner. So you hear a lot of people wearing magnetic liners. Not all of them are magnetic. They call themselves magnetic, but they aren't. We are the first company to have patented the magnetic liner. And the secret sauce in this that makes the lashes adhere is iron oxide. And so it is nothing to alarm anyone about. It is found in a lot of your cosmetic products. So if you look on the back of some of your beauty products, you will see iron oxide is in there. You're not going to set off any alarms when you go through the airport. You will be able to make it through. So it's a really simple application process. But we also have lipsticks, cosmetics. Like my full face today is done with our products from the eyebrows. So now these are not my eyebrows. These are the eyebrows that I sculpted and created for y'all, right? So we have our eyebrows, and they're smudge proof and waterproof. So I don't have to worry about them sweating off in this Vegas heat. We have eyeshadows that are highly pigmented. We have the lashes, we have mascara, we have the lippies that come in a variety of colors, but we're also branching into skincare because we know that before you have great makeup, you got to have an awesome skincare regimen. And you know, we kind of particular about our face.
Yeah.
And so we like to make sure that we look and remain young. And so I really like the products because they're hydrating, particularly in this desert weather. It can be very drying. And so I like the fact that I still am retaining a lot of moisture and hydration in my skin. And then finally, we branched into the wellness. And so it really fits into my brand that I am working to develop, which is Pretty Inside. Like, you know, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig, right? It's still sweaty and right. And so I really want to magnetize people's pretty by helping them to develop it from the inside out, and then it just radiates. And so we have wellness products that will help you with your immunity, help you to lose weight, you know, just a whole bunch of additional plant-based supplements. And so we are a brand, and we are developing. The lashes are our signature product that draws people in. But once you in, there is a lane for a multitude of people to find things to help amplify their life.
Okay.
So is your main focus the lash, or you kind of distribute all the other products as well?
So the wellness products are new, to be honest with you. And so I'm still testing those out because, you know, I like to say that I'm a product of the product, and it's still new. So I don't really talk too much about it until I can give my honest opinion about them. The skincare products, I absolutely use every single day. The makeup, I use every single day. The lashes, I wear lashes 365 days a year. Right, I put them on because it's so easy to put on. I can get them on in under 4 minutes, right? And you probably say 4 minutes is a lot because there's a whole little drying process that needs to go in. But actually applying them, it takes 30 seconds, if that, 5 seconds really. But I focus on the lashes because that's what draws people's attention. And then once I get them in, then I like to introduce them to other products.
Great. So you have a whole Lashed tribe. You have a whole tribe of women that you hang out with. What do you all talk about?
Girl, we talk about life. So some of them are married, and so they talk about their husbands, and they talk about balancing this business with their professional life, because they have other jobs as well, also with their household. We talk about self-development. So on Saturdays, we get together and we all are reading a book. We have been doing this for the past 10 months. So we're reading a book, and the book has nothing to do with business. It has everything to do with how to become and be a better person. And so I appreciate that, because most often when you're in a business, it's just the bottom dollar that everyone is looking at. And in this case, we are really trying to identify your strengths so that we can highlight them and maximize them, but also uncover those not so nice areas about yourself that you want to improve on.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate the accountability. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the resources that are available. And look, we kiki. So literally, when I finish with this call, this Zoom, we're going to go into Power Hour tonight, and we're going to do some business. But in there, we're going to do some karaoke. I like to sing. I'm not a singer, but you can't tell me that. So I'm going to sing, and they're going to tell me to be quiet, and I'm going to sing louder. So we just have fun.
That is awesome. It's always good to have a tribe of women that you connect with, and that you can bounce great ideas off from one another. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Really.
And so I'm nosy because I want to know what book you're reading.
So we just finished Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you have not read that book is life-changing if you want to change your life.
Yeah.
All about just making small changes. But those small changes can have atomic effects, right? And so we read that book. And so now we're going to start reading on Saturday, Leading with Love. Okay. And it's about servant leadership. And I think this book is going to be a great book for individuals, because sometimes we get into positions and we think that the position, our title is what gives us influence. And it absolutely is not. You can rule from not being on the throne. You can rule through being and seeing individuals as individuals first, and then tasks and challenges. And so oftentimes we see people as tasks and challenges. I need you to do this. And then you're like, oh, but how are you doing? No, let's start with how you doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you said the book is called Leading with Love.
Leading with Love.
So you said something about serving. I think even in businesses, it's so important to serve. Yeah. It's really not about the bottom dollar. It's all about service to me.
Right.
The
dollar, the bottom dollar is going to come. The money is going to come. It's already destined. Like whatever's meant for me is going to happen for me already. But it's all about the journey and how are you caring and treating individuals and people. And that has been a big lesson for me, because I was that leader that was all about the task and challenges. Do this, I need this done. And oh, are you feeling okay? And that didn't serve me well. That did not serve me well professionally. It did not serve me well personally. So when I was able to step outside of me and my situation and my doom and gloom and start to focus on other people, it lifted me and it gave me a whole different perspective on how to see the world. And for me, that was the game changer. And I think more people should lead and function from a space of grace and mercy.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. I feel like sometimes we get caught in the trap. Oh, I'm the manager. So, I'm going to do it this way instead of, like you said, it's not serving you well. You're not functioning well being this way. So I need to fix this and change this, because you can, what they say, the fly in the honey, the vinegar, whatever.
That's right. And that is so
Catch
true.
more
though.
flies with honey than vinegar. Yes.
That's right. But that is so, so true. And it's not about being fake. It's just recognizing that you just don't know what people are going through. And so be nice. Just be kind. And sometimes that's really hard to do because people will really want to give you their tail to kiss. But you recognize in that moment when you can take a step back and pause, you'll recognize it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. So I have learned, and I could be quick with the tongue, but I have learned how to just stand back and just say, God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
I
and
may
really
say
that's
some other stuff in my head, but I'm just like, God bless you.
but that's how it's a new we're in a new age, we're in a new time, and that's how you're going to gather business, that's how you're going to get followers. People are influenced by you, people are following you, really not the business, it's the person. And that's where we are in 2022, where people are no longer really concerned about your business. They want to know who you are. What are you standing for? And then, they will follow the person.
And I try to be on, so my son, he limits what I can post about him and his family on Facebook or any of the social media pages. He's very private. So I normally just refer to him and his wife as the boy and the girl. But I try to share a wide variety of my life. Now, I don't share every single thing, and some people may feel that I share everything, but I promise you I don't. But I do want people to get an insight with me. I'm very happy about where I am, and I fought to get to this person. Yes. And the interesting part is that I have colleagues who say, Angela, I didn't even know. Like, you always presented yourself confident. No, I always presented myself professional. So when I'm at work, I'm at work. And you're not going to know necessarily that I'm dying inside. There was a point in time when that line was kind of blurred, but most often I can separate. But what I want folks to know is that, you can be whomever it is that you want to be, regardless of where you currently are or how old you are. I used to have a friend who would always say, you 48 years old, you should know better. Okay, well, I didn't. Now I do. Thank you. But I'm not going to be judged by that. And I'm not going to be limited by you're 50, you shouldn't do. No, I'm going to be 50 and I'm going to learn how to roller skate.
Yeah.
And I got my own skates too.
Yep. Wednesday nights, I'm going roller skating. Pray I don't bust my tail, but I'm going.
Yeah.
So I want to roll.
Say this, that you look like Tiffany Haddish to me.
No, stop. Tiffany Haddish looks like me.
Okay.
People say that all the time. Yeah. And I'm like, no. She looks like me.
Look like you.
I shaved my head first and I'm older than her.
Yeah. Well, y'all, that's your twin, your celebrity twin. I just want to let you know.
I wish I had her money.
Yeah. It's coming.
That's right.
Also, could you just tell us one more time how people can get in touch with you?
Yes. So you can follow me on Facebook at Angela Nicole. I would be the bald-headed woman in my profile picture. Or you can go to my website to see all the things that we offer. And that is bit.ly/pretty-in-lashed. And that will be my website to get me. And inbox me, call me, Facebook request me as a friend. I am happy to connect. If you are unable or if you feel that you can't put on lashes, trust me, I can do it, and I can do it virtually. I can teach you how to do it.
That's awesome. We just want to thank you, Angela Nicole, for coming on our podcast. You are a breath of fresh air and a breath of energy. Love it. Okay.
I appreciate that. I really do. I had fun. Thank you so much.
Great. We're just grateful that you were here today. I mean, this the first show of the year. It was absolutely amazing. And we're looking forward to hearing more about your lashes. I'm going to have to purchase me a pair as well.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to catch up and do that.
Okay.
Yes. So,
the selfies, I like the selfies. Those are cute.
Yeah.
yes.
They are discounted this month. So this is the best lash to get right
Okay.
now. Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna catch you at the end of the month, but I'm catching you.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna follow back up with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Please do.
And
Well-
please come back on our show to see us and give us updates or whatever. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate you coming.
I would love to do that. Let's do that. Let's plan to do that.
Yes. Well, thank you all for watching. We appreciate you, and we will see you in 2 more weeks at 7 p.m. We don't know who's going to be on the show yet, but we will see you in 2 weeks. Okay.
Bye.